Oh, assassin. Oh, beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Did you see the dance moves though?
Serious.
Oh my goodness. Look.
You know, Ohemaa Messi is always coming up with something new. And last year, in the latter part of it, we came up with this wonderful album. And by the grace of God, it's doing very, very well. We always want to come up with something new. So we went to Kewa, and the message and everything, we sat down, we struck a deal, and then we came up with these beautiful tunes, and it's doing very, very well.
Highly spiritual.
Yeah.
Highly
I mean, I'm sure there are those who will see this video and go like, is this really gospel music? But I think that at the end of the day, it is the message it carries.
Sweetheart, it was not easy at all shooting this video.
Tell us about it.
Kudos to Skyweb. He did very well. Sitting down, coming up with a concept, the costume, and telling me to dance this way, the actions and all that wasn't easy at all. But I thank God it came out very, very well.
Did you see the rap moves
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Is this your most intense video? This is where did you shoot it?
This is very, very challenging.
Where did you shoot this video?
We did it at Pambros.
Okay.
Oh, Pambros Beach.
Yes.
Dansuman,
Yes.
behind Dansuman. Okay.
That's
Because I was wondering where the flat
Yes.
surface was.
Yes.
Really, really artistic.
I think we're kind of gradually moving away from the traditional way of, presenting our gospel music.
That is true.
You know, in the past, it was more of, you find a flower behind me and
Yes.
I'm standing by the flower or some fountain
Yes.
and I'm singing
and most especially, Ohemaa Messi is representing.
I know, right?
Ohemaa Messi is representing seriously for the youth. And last year we did about 6 tertiary institutions. Was very, very effective. And that was where the idea came up. We also want to find a way of bringing the youth to Christ. And that is how we came up with this.
This is what the youth represents, actually. I mean, they love to listen more to the hip-hop, kind of music.
Yes.
I think that was fantastic. That was good.
But
you know what? The one that I loved, though, I mean, for me, Kafui has heard this one. Please forgive me. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. But this one I haven't heard. But you know the one that,
Ubeye Kese.
Ubeye Kese.
You need to sing an a cappella of that one for us, please.
No, I want her to sing that song.
Ubeye Kese Kosisa. Ubeye Kese Pa.
What is it? Is it a baby?
Tenor. Adum Yamina Wakasa.
Ubeye Kese Kosisa. Ubeye Kese Pa.
You got it right. Oh my goodness. That was lovely. What's the Ubeye Kese? GH today Ubeye Kese. And I'm a boy. Did you hear? GH today Ubeye Kese.
Yeah, Ubeye Kese. Yes.
Of Kafui.
What's the story behind this song before the new one? What's the story behind this one?
I was coming up with my next album from A Day in Jesus, and then I was asking God, what next? And then by the grace of God, I had this wonderful man from Cape Coast, the Israel, who called me and said, there's a message that the Lord has given to him. Am I interested in him? I said, no. I'm very, very interested in it. And then the Lord gave me verses from Genesis 26, verse 12, and then Deuteronomy 28. I sit down with my team, who are involved with, who are so much in tune with my ministry. And then we came up with this wonderful. I went to Nasi, and he also produced a very wonderful rhythm.
Yeah.
And it was so powerful. That year, we won a lot of awards.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is that the way you normally compose your music? Very collaborative. You get some inspiration from somebody. You get a verse
Seriously,
and then you put it together.
When I'm coming up with every album, I have to call 5 people. I call producers. I call some wonderful people that are into writing of songs. I also call some pastors for advice into the Word of God. And then we come out. It's not easy, but we also pray a lot.
I think now you can call us as well, myself and Kafui.
Oh.
But hey, look, I know you're watching this. Thanks for staying with us. It's GH Today. We're live on GH1 TV. The lifestyle segment is still on. And you now know who we have in the studio, Ohemaa Mercy, the one and only.
Indeed.
So please show her some love. The WhatsApp lines are buzzing already, though. Number again, 0288500600. On Twitter, Instagram, it is at GH1 TV, and on Facebook at GH1. So keep your questions as well. Anything that you want to find out from her, she's here to give you answers to them, okay?
Indeed, and Ohemaa Mercy is on Twitter as well, so you can follow her at Ohemaa Mercy, Ohemaa Mercy.
Great,
Ohemaa
and I'm
Mercy.
also on Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram is Ohemaa Mercy 1.
Okay. Okay,
Yes. The
so
rest
you
is
got that.
Ohemaa Mercy.
Kafui says that what? I love your songs, Ohemaa.
Great.
Okay, well, that's another Kafui watching Kafui Day on the show. Hi, guys. Please tell Ohemaa that her music has been a blessing to me because when I'm down, her music uplifts me. Thank you. That's from Cynthia. Yeah.
What do your three boys make of your career?
Kafui. They add a lot. They have added a lot to my ministry because for my firstborn, most of my songs, he dances in it. Apart from that, sometimes when I'm on TV, when like they are watching me right now, one is in the house, he is watching me, and the rest are in school. Okay. Mommy, you should have said this.
Okay.
Mommy, you should, the dress.
They are producers.
You
look like a producer.
They are adding a lot, and they are inspiration to me. And I'm believing God that God should give them wisdom to help me in the future with my ministry.
I also know that you have a show on radio.
Yes.
You do
Native
that.
and Rise and Shine.
Okay, so you do that. You're doing music.
Yes.
What other business? You're an entrepreneur.
On radio, I have to wake up every day at 3 a.m.
Just like us.
Yes. It's a form of morning devotion.
Okay.
If some of them go to work very early, when you're in your car, when you are at your office, you can just tune in on Mute FM. And then we do morning devotion together. And it's affecting so many's life. People are giving testimonies. And I thank God for that. Apart from that, we also have a counseling and section where people come to our office on the Spin Test Road that we counsel people that want to come up with their albums, people that have social issues, people that have marital issues, they come to our office and then we talk to them.
It's definitely a lot on your plate. How are you able to kind of, manage it all?
It's not
with your role as a mother.
Yes, I know. It's not easy, but now I have a very big team. They are made up of about 6 members.
That's very big.
Yes, my husband is the head, that are really working for me. So some kind of workload is being given to them to do it for us.
And especially when you have people that you can actually rely on.
Yes.
With your husband heading the team, I think that you're more comfortable
more
by that.
Comfortable now.
Listen, Ohemaa, when you're growing up, did you ever see yourself where you are today in all these multiple roles? You're a multiple award-winning gospel music minister, you're a songwriter, mother, wife, so many things, philanthropist, and we'll talk about that. Did you imagine yourself to be where you are now?
No,
what were your
not
plans
at all.
when you were a little girl?
My mom was a teacher, so my dream was to become a teacher. And by the grace of God, I came out I came out teaching in the classroom for 5 years.
Really?
And then somewhere 2004, the dream really came from my husband, who saw what is in me, and then was praying about it. I was like singing in churches, going to programs with pastors. That was my dream. But coming out wasn't part of it at all. But somewhere 2004, a man of God saw me, took me to the studio, and by the grace of God, I am where I am today. And I thank God. I believe that if you do the work of God, you do it very well with your whole heart, the blessings also come with it.
I see tears.
Yeah, she's getting
coming in
emotional.
your eyes. What are you thinking about? What's making you?
You see, it's a testimony. I know you know much about my beginning and how far God has brought me. What can I say? It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And anytime I meet people, I want to share my testimony. Maybe you are going through something that you feel where you are, it's over. But I'm taking this opportunity to encourage you. I want you to know that it's not over until you yourself says it's over.
What was that beginning?
The beginning was very, very rough. For me, I've been a hospital prisoner before.
Is a hospital prisoner what you mean?
Yes. I went to the hospital to give birth, and it was very, very difficult. At the end of it, I was operated on. It was very, very difficult to get money to pay. Those times, it was cash and carry, so it wasn't easy at all. Teaching, and at the end of it, you get money. You don't actually know where it goes.
And how long were you detained in the hospital?
For 1 week.
And how did you come out?
It's a miracle.
Share with us.
It's a miracle. One of my husband's students said, "Say, I have this money with me. I can give it to you as a loan." And then my husband rushed to the hospital to get me out. It's a long story. It's a long story.
And when you were there on the bed and not knowing when you'd come out, how were you feeling?
I was believing God for a miracle. That was it.
And it did happen.
And it happened.
Ohemaa, someone says that I love you for your songs, especially Me Wo and Ube Kese. Ube Kese is the one that I tried my hands at, right? Me Wo. Me Wo.
Me Wo. Metina si. Na makani nyuma pengina. Achira mansai. Me Wo. Metina si. Na makani nyuma pengina. Oh. Achira man.
Betty, I know you're watching from Tabora. Tell me what you think. I know you're blessed this morning. And lots of love being shown you this morning. Come on, don't do this. So this one says what? You're really tough, Ohemaa. Well, so how that means. Yeah. So it says, I love your songs, Ohemaa. Oh my goodness. I listen to you anytime and I feel you. All right, you know what? Let's look at the new projects.
That's true.
Yeah. So what? This new album is out. What next?
We're doing a tour this year. We're starting somewhere March.
Okay.
I know this year we have an election year.
Yes.
So Ohemaa Mercy is taking this opportunity with our team. We're taking this opportunity to go to, we continue with our tertiary institutions. And then this year, one wonderful part of it is that we're blocking streets. We're doing evangelism through songs, and we are winning souls for Christ. Apart from that, we also want to talk to our youth, not to allow themselves to be used.
Exactly. So
Yes.
I think the message is key,
Yeah.
especially as we inch towards elections.
Yes,
Like
most especially when you look at the economy, most of these young guys are in the house, not getting any job to do. And we've had lots of calls calling us as to praying for them for them to get a job. So we realized most of them, I think 3 days ago, we saw how these two guys robbed one lady and
Exactly.
so
We
many things
talked
are
about it
happening.
on the
So
show
many things
earlier,
are happening.
yes.
So we're taking this opportunity to talk to our youth that they should calm down, not to be used by any politician.
Thank you. I think
It's very, very important.
Very
you
important.
hit it right on the head. Cuff,
Yes.
go on.
Just a quick few random questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. So what does success mean to Ohemaa Mercy?
Success is great. Success is wonderful. I believe that at this particular time, coming into the music industry has added so much to my life. And it's been a wonderful time for me.
Last question. What is beauty?
Beauty is within. Beauty for me is allowing Christ to be part of you and you allowing yourself to be affected, to affect so many people. That is what I call my beauty.
And you do look beautiful, by the way.
Thank
I'm
you.
loving your look, and it's
Thank
just
you,
sweet,
thank
very
you.
royal. Of course, you're called Ohemaa, so It can be none other.
Ohemaa in the Queen's Palace.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much, and all the best with your new project.
Thank you,
Love
Kafui.
the video. I love the video so much, and I'm sure it's
we
going to
have
get a lot of...
wonderful tracks on it.
Yeah.
If you need one of the songs, you just go to Big Ben Shop, Cantamanto, and the title is Affordable. Sacrifice.
Okay.
But Ohemaa, you know what we do here? You should have brought, copies for us. I mean, that's what you do when you're coming to the palace.
True. That is true. I
so
think
it's not too late, though. Please.
I forgot about it. I'll just call.
Oh, yes.
I'll call you and then
Yes.
I'll
And we can give them out later on during the week.
That is
Thank you so much.
Thank you.